Imagine the year is 1587, and you're an English settler setting foot on Roanoke Island, in what is now North Carolina. Your heart is filled with a mix of trepidation and excitement as you disembark from your ship, stepping onto the soil of a world unknown to you. Welcome to the start of the Roanoke Colony, a slice of English civilization carved out in the New World. The air is thick with the scent of the Atlantic Ocean, and the vast, untouched wilderness promises both danger and adventure. You are part of a group of 117, led by Governor John White. You're here to establish a permanent English settlement in North America, a task that feels both formidable and thrilling. This is the age of exploration, an era marked by the desire for new frontiers, wealth, and the opportunity to spread Christianity. But the New World is not an empty canvas waiting to be painted upon. It's a land inhabited by Native American tribes, each with their own cultures, languages, and ways of life. As the settlers begin to build their homes, they face numerous challenges. The unfamiliar climate tests their resilience, and the scarcity of supplies pushes them to the brink of survival. Food is rationed, and every scrap is precious. Relations with the native tribes are fraught with tension, a delicate dance between diplomacy and conflict. Yet, amidst these hardships, the settlers persevere. They carve out a living from the land, establishing farms and constructing buildings. The Roanoke colony begins to take shape, a testament to human tenacity and the drive to explore the unknown. But as we will soon discover, this promising start was not a guarantee of success. The settlers were writing the first chapters of a story that would end in one of history's most perplexing mysteries. Life in Roanoke was far from easy, with the settlers facing harsh weather, supply shortages, and strained relations with the native tribes. Despite these challenges, they pushed on, unknowingly setting the stage for a mystery that would captivate historians for centuries to come. 3 years later, Governor John White returned from a supply trip to England to find an eerie silence. The once bustling Roanoke colony, established in 1587 by English settlers on Roanoke Island, present-day North Carolina, was now a ghost town. Over 100 men, women, and children had seemingly vanished into thin air. As White walked through the deserted settlement, he found no signs of a violent struggle or hurried departure. Homes and fortifications were dismantled, suggesting a planned relocation rather than a sudden escape. But where did they go? And why did they leave no clear message for their awaiting governor? The only clue left behind was a single word, Croatoan, carved into a wooden post. This cryptic message has puzzled historians for centuries. Was it a distress signal, a clue to their new location, or perhaps a red herring to throw off potential pursuers? The term Croatoan referred to a local Native American tribe in their nearby island, now known as Hatteras Island. Did the colonists seek refuge with them, or did they fall victim to a conflict with the tribe? The possibilities are as numerous as they are enigmatic. The Roanoke settlers were not the first to attempt to colonize the New World, but their disappearance marked the first major setback in the English colonization of North America. It also set the stage for the haunting question that still lingers on everyone's lips. What happened to the lost colony of Roanoke? Theories abound, from integration with local tribes, relocation due to dwindling resources, to being wiped out by disease or a natural disaster. Yet, no concrete evidence has been found to support any single theory conclusively. Despite 4 centuries of speculation, investigation, and scientific advancements, the fate of the Roanoke colonists remains shrouded in mystery. Just like that, over 100 men, women, and children had vanished into thin air. This chilling tale of the Roanoke colony reminds us that sometimes the most compelling mysteries are the ones that have no clear answers. The disappearance of the Roanoke colony has sparked countless theories over the centuries. The word Croatoan, etched into a post, the only trace of the vanished settlers, has fueled speculations and debates, keeping the mystery alive for more than 4 centuries. One of the most popular theories is that the colonists relocated to Croatoan Island, now known as Hatteras Island. The word Croatoan was, after all, the name of both an island south of Roanoke and a local tribe of Native Americans. It's plausible that the colonists, facing hardships, sought refuge with the Croatoans. Perhaps, in their desperation, they intermingled and assimilated with the local tribe, eventually losing their English identities. However, this theory has its critics. Skeptics argue that the colonists would have left more signs or clues had they planned such a move. They would have carved a Maltese cross, as agreed upon in their distress signal system. The absence of this symbol suggests a hasty, unplanned departure. Another theory proposes that the settlers fell victim to a conflict with local Native American tribes. Historical records suggest tensions between the English settlers and the indigenous tribes. Could a violent confrontation have led to the colonists' disappearance? While this theory paints a grim picture, it fails to explain why there were no signs of a battle or struggle at the deserted colony. Natural disasters also have their place in the realm of speculations. The colonists arrived in Roanoke during a severe drought. Could a combination of harsh weather conditions and scarce resources have spelled doom for the settlers? While plausible, this theory too lacks concrete evidence. A more recent theory suggests that the colonists splintered into smaller groups and dispersed into the wilderness, adopting a nomadic lifestyle to survive. This theory is bolstered by reports of English-speaking Native Americans in the region years after the colony's disappearance. Yet, without physical evidence, this theory remains just as speculative as the others. The list of theories goes on. UFO abductions, zombie outbreaks, even time travel have all been suggested with varying degrees of seriousness. Some theories are grounded in historical and environmental context, while others verge on the fantastical. Yet, they all share a common thread: a desperate quest for answers to one of America's oldest unsolved mysteries. Each theory, however intriguing, lacks definitive proof, leaving the mystery unsolved. The fate of the Roanoke colonists is a riddle that has stood the test of time, a puzzle piece missing from the vast tapestry of American history. Until conclusive evidence is found, the disappearance of the Roanoke colony will remain a tantalizing enigma, forever shrouded in mystery and intrigue. The quest to solve the mystery of the Roanoke colony continues even today. In the pursuit to unravel this centuries-old enigma, modern investigators turn to an array of scientific tools and techniques. Archaeological explorations have played a key role in this ongoing quest. Excavations on Roanoke Island and the surrounding areas have unearthed a wealth of artifacts. English pottery shards, weapon fragments, and remnants of structures provide tantalizing hints about the colonists' lives. Yet, these pieces of the past still haven't painted a complete picture of what happened to the settlers. The advent of DNA testing has opened up new avenues of investigation. Researchers are trying to trace genetic links between the colonists and the local populations. The hope is to find descendants of the Roanoke settlers among the Native American tribes or the current residents of North Carolina. However, this is a complex and time-consuming process. The Lost Colony DNA Project is one such initiative. It aims to collect DNA samples from people with historical ties to the Roanoke colonists or the Native American tribes of the area. By comparing these samples, the project hopes to find genetic evidence that could shed light on the colonists' fate. In addition to DNA testing, researchers are also using other scientific methods. For instance, tree ring dating, also known as dendrochronology, is used to study the climate conditions of that era. This could help understand if severe weather or natural disasters could have played a role in the colony's disappearance. Despite these concerted efforts and the leaps in technological capabilities, the Roanoke mystery remains unsolved. Each new finding adds a piece to the puzzle, but the overall picture is still incomplete. The word Croatoan etched on that post continues to echo through the centuries, a cryptic clue in a mystery that has captured imaginations for over 400 years. Despite modern technology and dedicated research, the fate of the Roanoke colonists remains shrouded in mystery. The disappearance of the Roanoke colony remains one of history's oldest unsolved mysteries. We've journeyed through the establishment of the colony in 1587 to the chilling discovery of its desertion 3 years later. We've delved into the enigmatic clue left behind, the word Croatoan etched into a solitary post, and explored the theories that have emerged over the centuries. Did the colonists relocate to Croatoan Island? Or did conflict with Native American tribes lead to their demise? Perhaps they assimilated into local tribes or succumbed to the unforgiving elements. Despite modern investigations, archaeological discoveries, and DNA testing, the fate of the Roanoke colonists remains shrouded in mystery. As we continue to probe the past, the Roanoke riddle persists, a stark reminder of our history's unresolved chapters. Will the mystery of the Roanoke colony ever be solved, or will it remain one of history's most enduring unsolved enigmas? What do you think happened to the settlers?